I'll mute everybody just now once I get you doing the first foot, and then I'll swap to the other foot. So we're going to start by spreading our toes nice and wide. Then we're going to lift our big toe up independently of the other toes, drawing the big toe in towards the foot that it doesn't come from, so it's pal, rather than the foot that it does come from. Then we lift all our toes up and place just our big toe down. Again, we want to press that big toe into the floor, and we don't want to be pulling it in towards the foot that it comes from. Then we want to lift all our toes up and place our little toe down. And then we want to place all our toes up and place the big toe and the little toe down if we can. It's a work in progress for most of us. Mine's getting a bit better. It's not all crunched up anymore. They're kind of stretching out. Then release and repeat the same on the other side. So that's your memory bit. So we're going to try and lift your big toe first. Don't worry, I won't leave you like that. Big toe first. And leave the other ones on the floor. And then lift all your toes and place your big toe down. And then lift all your toes and place your little toe down. And then lift all your toes and place your big toe and your little toe down. And then lift all your toes and place them on the ground. Okay, so if you don't have a ball, do that again, repeat that through again, the lifting of the toes. If you do have a ball, you're going to roll the ball, just nice and simply today. We're going to roll from the big toe all the way through the inside of the foot to the heel. And then from the middle of the toes, all the way through the center of the foot, the plantar fascia muscle, all the way to the heel. And then from the little toe, all the way through the outside of the foot to the heel. Good. And then we're going to swap and do the other foot. So same thing on the other foot. Just take your time a bit. I totally chopped my head off. I'm going to change. My kids said I looked like a licorice allspot this morning. I thought you might enjoy that. Nice. Yeah. It was quite dark out today. I decided we needed to be bright. So we're rolling all the way the inside of the foot. And then all the way from the center of the toes, all the way to the heel. Good morning, everyone. We're just warming up feet. And then all the way from the little toe to the heel. Excellent. Once you've done that, or your toe raises, we're all going to come together, for those last people arriving, and we're going to do Mexican wave with our toes, and then we're going to start with our breathing. So we're going to start with the right foot. We're going to lift the big toe, and then we're going to lift each toe individually until we get to the little toe. And then we're going to go back the other way. So little toe starting, and we're going to try and put down each toe individually until we get to the big toe. Same thing on the other side. So lift the big toe first, each toe individually up, and then each toe individually down. Knowing that as we work with our feet, we're going to have better balance as we age, and we're also going to have a more functional pelvic floor. So win-win, eh? Okay, so let's come to standing, feet hip distance apart. We're going to add some rocking to our warm-up this morning. So little balance point forward onto the balls of your feet, keeping your heels on the floor. Find your neutral pelvis. Make sure you're not hanging in your quadriceps, which I do. Gaze toward the horizon. Then as we inhale, we're going to rock back into our heels. And as we exhale, we're going to rock forward onto the balls of our feet, keeping our toes soft, keeping our heels on the floor. We are going to do inhale for 4, rock back, hold. Exhale for 4, rock forward, hold. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. So starting forwards, we're ready to inhale and rock back. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stretch your hands out towards the side, palms face forwards. Rotate them so palms face behind you. We're going to add the arms in to warm the shoulders up. So as we inhale, we're going to rock back, open the palms up. As we exhale forwards, 3 times through. On the third one, we're going to pause for a moment and then open our rib cage. We're going to do the holds in between until the last one. Okay, let's do it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Close your mouth and nose. Slowly opening your ribs for just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, shake them off. So we should be starting to warm up, but don't worry, today's routine will warm us up. So we're going to look at individual poses, a bit like we did last night. But we're going to look at them slowly, a little bit slowly, but we're going to layer. So the first one, so everything is split stance. So split arms, split legs, everything like that. So we're going to start with our feet hip distance apart. And I'm going to show you from the side. All we're going to do is we're going to take a nice small step forward. So we're just going to do the forward leaning position. So I'm going to step forward with my left leg, and I'm just going to step forward a tiny step. So we're not going for a massive, great big stance just now, just a reasonable step forward that's quite comfortable for you. We want to make sure both our feet are pointing straight ahead. Good. And we want to make sure that we're not locking out the back leg. So let's get here first. So take your left leg forward, both feet straight ahead. The left knee is over the top of the left ankle. The right knee is gently soft, so we're not pulling our hips around towards the front. Pelvis pointing straight ahead, shoulders pointing straight ahead. And now the only difference here with me is that at the moment, my ribcage is not in line with my pelvis because I've got a little bit of a kind of lean back in this position. So I want to balance my weight between my 2 feet, and then I want to tilt my ribcage forward a little just to bring it in line with my back leg. So I've got this beautiful line that goes ears, shoulders, hips, heels. Hands are going to be internally rotated into first position. We're going to do 3 nice slow breaths here. And during the apnea breath, we're going to split stance our arms and bring our right hand all the way up. So stretching through the right side. Okay, 4 and 8 for our breathing, holding for 10. Checking in with everybody. So make sure you're not sitting back and your heel like this. We want to make sure that the weight is directly in the middle of our pelvis. And then we've got our little lean forward. Okay. So Laura, you can come forward a little bit. You're quite far back. Yeah, much better, much better. We want to think about listening to a conversation behind you as well. Good, these look good. Let's begin. We're ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and move the right hand up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, shake it off. Swap your feet over. So this time our right foot's going to come forward. And we're going to do just the same distance for this first one. So again, we want to make sure that we're not sitting back into our heels, that we are sitting with our feet in between our hips. We want to make sure the back leg is not bent, it's just a little bit soft. The front leg is the one that's bent. Make sure we've got that little lean. Internally rotate your hands, ready to inhale. Okay, in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and take your left hand up, pressing through candy floss for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, swap over again. So this time, we're going to add a twist. So we're going to take the left foot forward just a little bit further than we did last time. So we're a little bit more unstable. We want to have that even balance point. Nice soft knee at the back. Pelvis pointing straight ahead, shoulders pointing straight ahead. And angling our ribcage that's directly on top of our pelvis. Internally rotating your arms. This time, when we come up to the apnea breath, we're going to take our hand all the way up, our right hand all the way up. And then we're going to twist our ribcage around our spine, keeping our head over the top of our chest. So I'll show you this from the front. So that's a silly way around. So as we come up, we're twisting ribcage. So it's just ribcage. Pelvis is still straight ahead. You want to feel like you're pulling the other hip back and twisting yourself around towards the side. Okay, let's do it. So we're finding our position. Soft back knee, bent front knee, hands internally rotated. Make sure you've lined your pelvis up. I'll talk you through it as we go. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Your right leg is back, so your right hand is coming up. Then we're going to twist our rib cages round, keeping your head over the center of your chest. Good. Hold until you need to inhale. Nice. When you need to inhale here, inhale position, and exhale, come back round. If you're not doing the apnea breath, remember, move on the exhale. Okay, so other side. So we can swap to the other side. So the same thing. Find your balance point between the 2 feet. Good. Make sure you've got a reasonable distance now. Little balance point forward with your pelvis and your ribcage. Make sure everything's in a nice line. Internally rotate. Let's begin. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Left hand comes up. Left leg is back. Twist your ribcage around your spine so it's looking the other way. Good. Nice, Sinead. Good. Hold until you need to inhale. When you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, release. So you might find that you can hold for less time because we're doing more things with our muscles. So we're using up the residual oxygen. Last one like that, then we're going to change this up a bit. So this time, what we're going to do is we're going to step forward with our left leg, but we're going to move on each exhale. So we're going to add a little bit more movement during the whole thing. So we're going to start in a nice upright position. Make sure your knees are soft, your pelvis is neutral, your ribcage is stacked. Gaze towards your horizon. Little balance point forward onto the balls of your feet. We're going to move with the left leg first. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Left leg forward. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Forward lean. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Right arm up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and twist round for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, release. They looked good. Other way around this time. So this time we're going to step forward with the right foot. Little balance point forward. So begin to find your balance, but find your center of your body. Coccyx to the floor, head to the ceiling, shoulders out towards the side. Step forward to the right on the first exhale. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Step forward to the right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Forward lean. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Left arm up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs and twist your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. You might have felt like you wanted your hips to twist with you. It's quite good. You've got to really keep an eye on the hips as you're coming into that one. Okay, so this one has a little bit of a harder thing to it, but you don't have to do the whole hard position. So we're going to come into a much longer stance for our final bit. So we're going to do this in stages again. So we're going to step forward. So same thing, nice and tall, coccyx to the floor. Don't be frightened. 3 nice slow breaths. Now you can choose whether you just want to step forward a little way and do what we just did, or whether you want to come the full step. So we're going to come a big step forward so your heel comes off the floor at the back. Then, as we do our next, so we've inhaled, exhale. Then we're going to inhale, and we're going to bend the knee down. Then we're going to exhale, come back up into our forward lean. Then we're going to inhale, bend the knee down. Exhale, come up, apnea breath. And during the apnea breath, we're going to bend that knee down and we're going to come up with our arm, the bent knee arm coming up the way. Otherwise, you just follow the same cues apart from you don't do the bend of the legs or anything like that. You just hold your position until the arm comes up. And this allows people who don't want to come into this big long position to still do it. So little short step forward. Okay, we're going to start with left leg coming forward, a little balance point forward, find your nice neutral position. Choose where you're going with your feet before you begin. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Big step forward with your left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend down. In, 2, 3, 4. Back up into your slide. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. That back leg comes down as your hand comes up. Hold for as long as you can here. You're trying to get the knee as close to the floor as you can. When you need to inhale, inhale here. And exhale, come up. Really well done. Good. Okay, we're going forward with the right one, and then we're going to change this pose up and do something else. So, little balance point forward. Ready to inhale. Okay. Right leg's going forward this time. In, 2, 3, 4. Step forward. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Coming down again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up. Really well done. So we're going to come down onto the floor now into quadruped position. And then we're going to a sitting position. So we're going to look at our split stance down here now. Okay. Man, you run through the time when you're having fun, eh? So we're going to come down into a nice basic quadruped position to start. Okay, we've got our hands directly underneath our shoulders. We've got our knees directly underneath our pelvis. We've got our toes curled underneath behind us. We want to make sure that our pelvis is neutral. We've not dropped it, and we've not dropped our ribcage, so we've got a nice neutral spine. You can just feel this by putting your hands on your sit bones and feeling if they're poking out behind you or not. Okay, for this one today, you can choose whether you want your fingers pointing straight ahead or whether you'd like to turn them in the way to face each other. Whichever way, we want to make sure our shoulder blades are as wide as we can get them. And we want to sense the heels pressing away from us, and we want to feel like we're pulling our body away from a boiling hot floor. Okay, so we're going to do this. As we exhale the first time, we're going to step forward with the left hand, right knee. And then I'm going to talk you through everything that we're going to do. So don't worry, none of it's too hard. Okay, so ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Step forward, left hand, right knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Stretch the right knee out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Option to lift the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold it here for a minute. I want you to make sure that your knee is still directly underneath your hip and that you've not weighted one side of your body more than the other. Okay, now come back down and we're going to do it the other way. So hands back together again. This time we're going to step forward with the right hand, left knee. Okay, think nice long spine, coccyx one way, head the other. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Forward, right hand, left knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Stretch the left leg out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs. Option to lift the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, release, and release your hands. Okay, so this time we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to curl our neck while we lift our legs. So we get this long stretch through the posterior chain. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine we've got that little ball underneath your chin, and as the leg comes up, or if you keep the leg on the floor, you can keep the leg on the floor, just do the head curl. You want to feel like you're curling your chin round the ball, trying to look towards your belly button with your eyes. Okay, let's do it. So hands on the floor, ready to go. Curl those toes underneath. With your left hand, right knee to begin. Find your neutral spine. These look ace. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Left hand, right knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Right leg out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Option to lift the leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, release. It looks great. Well done. So we're going to do the other side. Right hand, left knee forward, and then we're done on our hands and knees. So curling our toes underneath behind us. Lengthen through your spine. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Right hand, left knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Left knee stretch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Lift and curl if you're curling and lifting. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Really well done. So we're coming to a sitting position to finish today. So our little pivoting position. And we're going to have our legs out in front of us, both hip distance apart. We're dorsiflexing our feet. We are going to draw our left leg in towards us more. So it's kind of much more broad bend, you know. We're going to take our left hand and place it on that left leg. And we're going to take our other hand into third. So we've got split stance sitting. Make sure you're right in those sit bones. Gaze towards your horizon. Armpits are holding little tennis balls underneath them. Pressing your hands away. Nudging your elbows to the side. We're ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, take your right hand and place it on your left knee this time, and your other hand up. So you've got a little bit of a different stretch across your body. Ready to inhale here. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, flop the legs over. So, whichever leg, I've got my right leg more bent. I'm going to place my right hand on that thigh. My other hand is in third position. Squeeze those tennis balls. Draw back with those heels. Feel those sit bones. Make sure rib cage is stacked. Let's do it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, swap over. So other arms, so opposite arm to knee. Ready to inhale, last one. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Open your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, shake these arms off, shake these legs off. Really well done. So final piece of resistance, come to a sitting position, and we're going to do some 4, 7, 8.